Are the officers in your child's school fully trained and equipped to deal with an active shooter? Our national investigative team surveyed districts across the country, finding some school officers could be overpowered.
Yeah, it's up to individual school districts, police departments, or sheriff's offices whether to train and equip those officers with rifles. Now, Fox Carolina's Kennedy Harris joins us live. She took a closer look to see if law enforcement in the upstate is prepared.
Yeah, the policies for school resource officers having rifles are so different, ranging from some not having rifles to others with them. But one agency goes a step further than just equipping rifles. They make them quicker to access using technology that's far ahead of many other law enforcement agencies in the country.
In an active attack situation, seconds count. So the quicker we can find the threat, the quicker we can engage that threat, and the quicker we can stop the threat.
Master Deputy Jimmy Watt says preparing for the worst is something the Oconee County Sheriff's Office is constantly working on.
I'm not sure any law enforcement agency can ever guarantee in an active attack situation that every life can be saved. But what we can do is, if we have the tools and the instruments at our disposal to be able to eliminate that threat quicker, the potential is there to save more lives.
One of those tools, advanced rifle training for all school resource officers. Deputies are required to carry a standard handgun that includes school resource officers, but all of Oconee's 18 school resource officers also have a rifle.
One of the reasons why we wanted to do this is that there is greater accuracy at longer distances with a patrol rifle than necessarily a handgun.
In several mass shootings, the shooters all brought rifles. If the SRO only has a pistol, the officer is outgunned. That's the definition according to law enforcement agencies. Rifles have more ammunition and better accuracy, with a range greater than 100 yards. For comparison, a standard handgun's range of accuracy is only between 10 and 15 yards.
There is a possibility that obviously we can stop that attacker and stop the threat quicker.
There is one shooter at this time.
Equipping rifles isn't a standard practice. I reached out to several local law enforcement agencies asking if SROs are trained and equipped to carry rifles. Here's what I found. In Anderson County, SROs only carry a rifle if they pass a test, but it's not required. Greenville County tells us some SROs have rifles, and Spartanburg County declined to answer.
In an active attack situation, an officer is not going to go out to their vehicle and get their patrol rifle, then come back inside.
That's why Watt says Oconee not only equips all SROs with rifles, but created a path to access it quicker.
Every day you're going to see a school resource officer transporting their patrol rifle from their vehicle into the school building, safely securing the patrol rifle in the biometric gun safe.
Biometric safes were installed in secret locations inside all Oconee schools this year. They can only be opened with the deputy's fingerprint.
Since we announced this initiative, that we have had other agencies that have reached out to us.
When seconds matter, accuracy and speed can make the difference.
We want to keep students, administrators, teachers, and others safe in the schools. We have a tool and we have an instrument that can do that.
The initiative for biometric gun safe systems is gaining attention across the country, and Master Deputy Watt says other agencies in South Carolina have already inquired about how the safe system works. Kennedy Harris, Fox Carolina News.